Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with my second two-page layout using the Not Just for Boys March Patina Premium Kit. I think my first two-page layout was up last week. I will tag it in the top right if you missed it. It is quite amazing how different the layouts can look when it's the same kit. So I am going to just dive right in. I did back all three of my photos. I did get that green paper that I backed out of the Indigo and Ivy project pad. So that was not part of the kit, but I didn't get the add-on cardstock, so I needed something kind of plain to back it. So I chose that. That kind of burnt orange color was just a scrap from the first page, and I decided I needed a bigger layer than just that small orange piece. And I did flip the background page because I felt like the teal on that top right now, I felt like the map brought that teal out, and had I had it on the left hand side, had I flipped the background paper, it would have been covered up. So really the map would have been the only teal. So I did layer those, and then I decided to go into the ephemera that came with the kit, and there was this kind of distressed white piece of paper that looked folded, and so I cut that to make sure that it carried from the top to the bottom to just add another layering piece. Those letters at the bottom, if you noticed when I flipped over to glue down the map, that was actually the whole page was letters. And so I just fussy cut out some of the letters. The P was actually an R and the C was actually a G. But I thought it looked good. I did that beforehand just to make sure that, you couldn't really tell. And then the kit came with these foldable envelopes there. And the one that I chose is actually going to be the background paper from the second page of this layout. And then there were just a couple of smaller kind of ticket layering pieces from the ephemera pack that I tucked in behind the envelope. And then in the envelope, I added it's like a metal gear that came with the kit. I honestly, when I saw them initially, didn't think I would use very many of them. But between the 4 total layouts, I used quite a few, and most of them, to be quite honest. And I kind of want to go back and buy some more. So the alphas here actually came with a kit as well. These obviously were family pictures. My cousin took them as a Christmas present for my mom. And so I just figured that would be a good title. I think I actually will, when I put them in the albums, I will put these two in front of the layouts I did last week or posted last week, because the other ones don't have a title, so I thought this would look good. I added 2 more gears to the right side of family just to cover up and fill in that little space on that white folded piece of paper. And then I kind of was trying to figure out if I wanted to add more layers to the right there or keep the layout how it was, and I did decide to remove them. If you do think it looked better, please let me know. I'm always up for suggestions and different options. So I just, on this page, that base paper is from Indigo and Ivy. And then this map piece was just scraps. You can see that I had to cut out one of the letters from the middle. And I was kind of concerned that I kind of wasted that paper. But it works because I have these 2 horizontal pictures, and so I am just going to place them one right above the other, and it does cover up, 1, the hole, and 2, the cut that I had to make into the paper to get to the hole. And then there was this piece in the ephemera pack, and just a kind of a lighter color than that deep orange there, but that paper the design in the paper is almost the exact color of that ephemera piece. And I didn't have one long enough of the kind of burnt orange. And so it lined up actually pretty well, but I did cover it up here with one of these stickers, the seam kind of. The sticker sheet came with it, and I just thought these were so fun. Brotherhood, hungry for adventure, and this is what matters. And these two are just the best of friends, and it just warms my heart. They just love each other so much. So there's another one of those envelopes. It came kind of like perforated, and you just had to fold it and glue it together. And then I decided to add just a ticket that was in the ephemera pack to the envelope. This little frame here was from the last layout I did with this kit, and I thought it just kind of tucked in nice there. It kind of lined up with the angle of the envelope. And then here I grab the gears again and try to figure out where I want to place them. I add a couple to the cluster at the top, and a lot of times I am someone that does a cluster of 3, but for whatever reason, with the gears, with both 2-page layouts, I really only did 2 per cluster, and I just thought it was enough. So these are a couple of the other smaller pieces from the ephemera pack, and I just layered them. With the gears, there was like a clock hand almost, and so what I did is there was this silver piece that almost had just a perfect circle at the top, almost waiting for me to put one of the clock hands on there, and so I did, and I overlapped that with the top ephemera piece. I added a gear kind of tucked behind the envelope on the bottom right, and then I remembered I had cut these 2 little pieces from one of the branding strips, and used, I think, almost all of them. So definitely check out the branding strips before you just throw them away. There are a lot of useful pieces, I guess, so I just tucked those into a couple of the clusters just to use them up. And I just had to glue that envelope a little bit more, but I really had a lot of fun using this kit, and honestly I may, if it's still available, go buy another one because I just loved it so much. I do have my youngest son's family pictures to scrapbook too, and this just fit the pictures so well. I might just use it for his scrapbook as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you next week. Bye guys.